Hi, Colts. This book Explorer I made is themed on April showers bring May flowers. So those are books that have rain or water in the covers, and then books with flowers. And that is how we picked them. Shout out to Miss Kinnard's classes for helping me choose books for this. Thank you. And just so you know, a lot of these books fall into realistic fiction or fantasy categories. Not sure why, but I guess those categories just tend to use flowers and rain on covers more than others. So I want to highlight a couple of specific ones that are new and there's a lot of buzz about them. So the first one is this one called Starfish. So ever since Ellie wore a whale swimsuit and made a big splash at her 5th birthday party, she's been bullied about her weight. To cope, she tries to live by the fat girl rules, like no making waves, avoiding eating in public, and don't move so fast that your body jiggles. And she's found her safe space, her swimming pool, where she feels weightless in a fat-obsessed world. In the water, she can stretch herself out like a starfish and take up all the room she wants. It's also where she can get away from her pushy mom who thinks criticizing Ellie's weight will motivate her to diet. Fortunately, Ellie has allies in her dad, her therapist, and her new neighbor, Catalina, who loves Ellie for who she is. With this support buoying her, Ellie might finally be able to cast aside the fat girl rules and starfish in real life by unapologetically being her own fabulous self. And look it, that one actually has flowers on the cover too, and water. So this next one is called Felix Ever After. And I was so happy that this had flowers on the cover because I really wanted to include it on something because this book has really good reviews and I think the cover is amazing. So Felix Love has never been in love. And yes, he's painfully aware of the irony. He desperately wants to know what it's like and why it seems so easy for everyone but him to find someone. What's worse is that even though he's proud of his identity, Felix also secretly fears that he's one marginalization too many, Black, queer, and transgender, to ever get his own happily ever after. When an anonymous student begins sending him transphobic messages after publicly posting Felix's dead name alongside images of him before he transitioned, Felix comes up with a plan for revenge. What he didn't count on, his catfish scenario landing him in a quasi-love triangle. But as he navigates his complicated feelings, Felix begins a journey of questioning and self-discovery that helps redefine his most important relationship, how he feels about himself. The final book that I want to tell you about is this one called What I Carry. So growing up in foster care, Muir has lived in many houses. And if she's learned one thing, it's to pack light. Carry only what fits in a suitcase. Toothbrush? Yes. Socks? Yes. Emotional attachment to friends? Foster families? A boyfriend? Nope. There's no room for any additional baggage. Muir has 1 year left before she ages out of the system. 1 year before she's free. 1 year to avoid anything or anyone that could get in her way. Then she meets Francine and Kira and Sean. And you have to read to know what comes next. So I hope that these books get you excited to read, and remember to explore all of these titles and reach out if you want help finding books. Thanks.